दोनों टांगे तुड़वाकर अपने पैरों पर खड़ा होना सीखा है। सॉरी सर, बट आप अपनी नौकरी रख लीजिए, मैं अपना एटीट्यूड रख लेता हूँ। फिल्म को ना बोला है तो इट्स नॉट गॉट टू डू एनीथिंग पर्सनली, इट्स जस्ट गॉट टू डू विथ माय स्टेट ऑफ माइंड एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड माय सेंस ऑफ व्हाट आई वांट टू डू एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Spill the Beans on CNN News 18. Today, we have got a very special guest. You have been missing on your screens. You have seen him as an actor, but now he is coming with a whole new avatar as a mentalist. I'm talking about none other than Sharman Joshi joining us here. Sharman, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for speaking to me. Thank you.
Acha, so tell us quickly about what mentalism routes that you have taken from an actor to now a mentalist. Why did you choose that path?
When I seriously thought about actually doing this show with Bhupesh, the
Mhm.
smile that you had here on your face constantly, that we've seen him as an actor, and now we are seeing him in the role of a mentalist. Even I found it quite amusing. I said, "This is quite something. It's going to be people will be wondering."
Hmm.
And well, that's fine. That has been addressed in the show. We explain ourselves that how and when and how did this become. The first time I saw Bhupesh was about 6 years back performing the show that he does. And he had invited me for this. I was like the special invitee. And I saw the show and I was like amazed, jaw
Hmm.
dropping, literally. Mentalism is known to be the highest form of magic as of today. So
Okay.
there was magic in the earlier days. Then there are
Hmm.
magicians who are still there and they perform their acts. They say they perform acts with things. And
Hmm.
over here in mentalism, we perform acts with you, people, people
Okay.
and their minds. So mutual respect and love led to this uh, eventual being of the show, which is called the Play Entertainers.
Okay. And you are soon performing a set, I believe. If you could just lay that out for our viewers as well, so that they can stay tuned and see you as a mentalist.
Yeah, so this is going to be one hell of an exciting uh, vertical or sort of space for me to venture into. I was all nerves just a week back, but
Hmm.
fortunately, again, Vivek's advice only that we must go and step out in the public and get this like get
Hmm.
the fear and the apprehension that you have right now in your head. We should address it by, taking the bull by the horn, so to say. And
Hmm.
we performed at a couple of colleges in front of
Hmm.
the students. We've gotten great response there, but we also understand college students' responses could be a little deceptive.
Hmm.
We are going to be performing at the Tata Theatre, NCPA, on the
Okay.
2nd of June.
Mhm.
And we'll find a variety in the audience in terms of the age group. And now we are ready with it, and it is one hell of a show. It's going to be
Okay.
worth your money, and it is very, very exciting. It's crazy how things are done.
And we are pretty much excited. We'll stay tuned to that as well. But Sharma, now let's circle back to how we actually got to know you, the actor in you. And one of the most searched and asked questions about you is, where is Sharman Joshi now? Why is he not appearing on the big silver screens despite of having seen a golden period in the entertainment industry in the past? We miss you.
Thank you. So nice of you. I have done a bit of OTT in the recent past. I had a couple of releases. I have one more film which is ready for release, directed by Mr. Abbas Mastan. There's Arjun Rampal, Bobby Deol, myself, and a whole lot of other actors and actresses.
Wow.
And it's my first time with Abbas Bhai Mastan Bhai,
Mhm.
and it was an absolute treat working with them. The intricacy and the detailing with which they work is very exciting for any actor, and so it was for me too. And recently, I had a show called Kafas, which
Yes.
was produced by Applause and directed by Sahil Sanga. I'm around. I
All
take my
right.
time, but I'm around.
Okay, and Sharman, You have done movies like Dhol. You were part of the Golmaal franchise. You have done the super duper hit Three Idiots. Excuse me, Ferrari Ki Sawari, which is my personal favorite as well. And you have played a character which showed us back then the image of a boy next door, extremely funny, extremely witty. But then we saw your portrayal in movies like 1920 London, in Hate Story, Wajah Tum Ho. Were you sort of trying to explore other characters also to break your preset stereotype in people's mind?
For sure, I was doing that. And Hate Story 3 being the questionable film from many audiences,
Mhm.
and including well-wishers and family members. That what kind of a show, what kind of a movie are you picking to do? This could
Hmm.
be disastrous, and I was well aware of that. But I had to do this just for
Satisfaction,
my
sir.
satisfaction, my kick, my
Hmm.
eagerness to not be put into a mold. And I was
Hmm.
sure, honestly, from point go, that this is something I can pull off. It's just the thing that people have not seen me do it. So obviously, seeing is believing. Well, that's the tagline for our show also for entertainers. Seeing is believing. So when you'll see it, you'll believe it. And thankfully, Hey Suri 3 clocked the numbers. So then
Hmm.
no one had anything to say.
Hmm.
Numbers has become such a big thing now,
Yeah.
including the audiences react to the numbers and
Hmm.
not to the experience. Whether they like the movie, not like the movie, all becomes secondary.
Hmm.
The reviews influence them, the box office collections influence them, and eventually, then now they come forward with their
Hmm.
opinion.
Hmm.
So,
In
pretending.
fact, my next question was somewhat related to that, your idea about the box office collections, because now people have started dividing movies not on the basis of scripts or genres, but on the basis of box office collection. And Three Idiots was the first Indian movie to have clocked 200 crore, more than 200 crore, and globally and internationally, if we see, it was more than 400 crore.
So box office is extremely critical. This is a commercial business, but I'm saying it's become the focus and it's become the be all and end all of it.
Hmm.
Uh, I think effectively one is, it has to be inside out. It has to be coming from the writer's soul, the director it connects with. He brings his skills and everything to the front, and then gets in the right people to make this project happen. That requires a lot of uh, soul and heart and effort to
Hmm.
make that happen. Many a
Definitely.
times the film does not appeal to us that much, and yet it's done wonders at the box office. Right now, it's pretty chaotic, right? As we all understand, because with OTT coming in, they have ruffled the nest, so to say.
Hmm.
Cinema has been challenged, and they've brought in content which is of great quality. So ROI, जिसे बोलते हैं, return on investment, is high,
Hmm.
and also the pressure is lower in terms of the monies that have been put in. So I think, like always, there'll be room for everyone to
Hmm.
exist, coexist.
So that's sort of a changing trend that we have seen in the entertainment industry, and we have become very okay with that happening around us as well. But Sharma, my next question is something that I am really curious about, and whenever I see the two of you on my screen, I feel extremely happy and joyous. Is about the great chemistry and bond between you and Aamir Khan. We saw you very recently at the screening of Lapata Ladies as well. So could you shed some light on the chemistry that the real Raju and Rancho share off the screens?
So chemistry, as we all know, it just happens naturally. If it happens, it happens. Doesn't happen, well, you can be polite to each other, but that chemistry won't be there, right?
Hmm.
That special, that USP which you can't even point your finger on. That how is it happening? Even we don't know. You meet
Hmm.
someone, you connect with someone on a different level, you get to know that person further, and you still connect even further, and gets the connection gets deeper, and then
Hmm.
that, for a movie especially, it reflects on the screen. So chemistry with Amir has been wonderful from day one. I've loved and respected the work that he's done. It's been incredible. He's always gone against the tide. I don't think for any other reason, but just because that excites him. And I don't think his intention is to prove anything to anyone from that is my opinion.
Hmm.
And because I also relate to the same level. I'm not here to show that I'm better than you or prove any point to anyone. It's about wanting to do good quality work
Hmm.
and uh, more substance it has.
Definitely. So, Sharman, that was the end of round one with you, which was a detailed conversation that I had with you. But my round two is a quick rapid fire round, just a funny chat. I've got a few questions penned down for you. Are you ready for that?
Ready? Let's go for it.
Number one is, what's the most challenging role that you have ever played?
Most challenge. They are all my babies. Yeah, I've not. This is a very boring answer, but it is a genuine feeling. Each and every role I've played, I've chosen with a lot of love, and I've tried to perform it with that much, like that kind of equal love. And some I accepted more dearly, some I get crack them right also, and all of that. So
Okay.
each and every role.
All right. One character you think that you should have said no to in the past?
See, fortunately for me now, again, it's a gift from someone up there that I have always had a clarity of mind. Now, I
Hmm.
may have made mistakes in what I've selected and may not have worked eventually, and people may not have appreciated the choices I've made. That's a different story. But personally, I have no regrets for any of the characters that I've chosen to play out.
Lovely. Okay. If you could star in a remake of any of the classic films, which one would it be and why?
Guru Dutt Saab's film, Pyasa.
Okay.
Just something about it I love. It's beautiful. Then I would like to play Dilip Kumar Saab's role in Naya Daur. That is
Wow.
also a lovely film. Actually, Lagan is kind of in that space, na? And Lagan
Hmm.
also happens to be my favorite film, one of my favorite films.
Everybody's favorite film.
Lagan, na? It is,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a special one, yeah. What an effort. What an effort.
And what's the biggest misconception that you think people have about the actors?
About me, I can tell you that people think that I think I'm too intelligent uh, uh, for my own good, and I want to say with folded hands, I don't think I'm intelligent. With my common sense, whatever I understand, I do, and I have complete respect and love for all all the special producers, directors, who and even my colleagues. I because I generally as a person I'm that way, and I don't think much about. So भैया मैं अगर कुछ फिल्म को ना बोला है तो it's not got to do anything personally. It's just got to do with my state of mind at that point of time and
Hmm.
my sense of what I want to do at that point of time. Right or wrong, though, is always debatable.
And last but not the least, if pre-rajulization was actually a word, how would it be defined as?
It would be before Raju became the realized that what Raju himself is capable of is pre-Rajulization. During the interview, Raju thought of this word pre-Rajulization. Oh, pre this interview, I was someone else, and now this interview makes me Rajulization of myself that I can stand up for myself and be the person I want to be.
Wow, that was lovely, Sharman. Thank you so much for giving us the definition of that. Somebody should definitely coin that term and use it in their conversations. And now it's a global film. Everybody has seen it. So people are not really alien to that word. They do know pre-rajulization hai wahan pe ek shabd. एंड शर्मन, मैं बस चाहती हूँ कि अगर आप ये इंटरव्यू कंक्लूड कर सके, थ्री इडियट्स का वो बहुत फेमस डायलॉग है, दोनों टांगे तुड़वा के अपने पैरों पर खड़ा होना सीखा है सर, आप अपनी नौकरी रख लीजिए और मैं अपना एटीट्यूड रख लेता हूँ, प्लीज एक बार अगर वो आप बोल सके।
श्योर श्योर सर, दोनों टांगे तुड़वाकर अपने पैरों पर खड़ा होना सीखा है। सॉरी सर, बट आ, आप अपनी नौकरी रख लीजिए, मैं अपना एटीट्यूड रख लेता हूँ।
Wow, wow, Sharman Joshi, everyone. Thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. It was a
थैंक
lovely
यू।
chat. Hope to see you really soon. All the best for the set as a mentalist that you will be performing and the project that you also mentioned with Abbas and Mustanji. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू। थैंक यू। टेक केयर।